What's going on, everyone? We have to talk about Starknet because this is the next privacy coin that is going off. We already had Zcash, Monero, and plenty other ones, and now we are seeing Starknet. So we're going to talk about this. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Go ahead and become a member of the channel, and let's get straight into it. So as you can see, this is crazy. It's up 41.6% in the last 24 hours, total of 20 cents right now, 20 cents. And last 7 days, 90%. Last 14 days, 64. Last 30 days, 61%. Still down 57% last year though. So that's pretty good, right? They have some pretty good stats. And we've been seeing over and over again, a lot of these privacy coins are going crazy. People are trying to scoop them up right now. So this person said everyone's missing it. Stark and Zcash isn't hype, it's privacy and scale. Over here, Starknet, this is their Twitter. They have $200 million now staked on Starknet. So that's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive to say the least. This person said that they aped into Stark, and then they said Zcash went high, so they couldn't keep ignoring the privacies. So this is pretty interesting. Some people are predicting 32 cents soon. I would say, yeah, give or take 32 or 33 cents. That's about the level up here that I have as well. I have it set at 33 because I don't have it exactly on that line there. But yeah, as you can see, like this is serious stuff right here. Like we're seeing a lot of these privacy coins, doing big numbers. So I want to do a technical analysis here on Starknet. And then we're also going to go ahead and look at the website and everything, because this, if you guys don't know, I forgot to tell you what it was, right? This is the Bitcoin DeFi layer. So think everything DeFi, they call it Bitcoin Fi or BTC Fi, if you want to call it that. I'll just call it BitFi. But yeah, this is the BTC Fi on Starknet live. This is what it's looking like with the bridge. So you can come over here and bridge from Ethereum to Starknet, because they got the whole chain over there, and then you got the Starknet earn. And as you can see here, this is all the money locked up. This is what they got going on over here. So yeah, you can go ahead and check that out if you want. But let's go ahead and go over the most important thing to me personally, which is the charts, right? Let's check that out and look over here. This is them reposting it directly to their Twitter. They say Starknet or Starknet. I don't know why I said Stark, but Starknet and Zcash privacy with scale and expressivity. This is getting serious. So yeah, this is getting crazy. I don't know if Stark will do exactly what Zcash did. It would be really, really, really nice to see that. Zcash is all the way up to $10 billion inside of market cap. So yeah, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. And Stark right now is pretty much at 900 million. So we'll just say 1 billion. So that'd be a 10x from where they are now. But usually there's one on top and then there's one right behind it. So Stark is like right behind it. So I don't think they're gonna get all the way to 10 billion that quick like Zcash did. Zcash had more than them as well. But it could happen. Anything could happen. Both of these could continue to grow at extremely fast paces, because no one probably thought it was going to get up to 10 billion when Zcash was at 1 billion September 30th. And now, 2 months later, boom, now we're where we are now. So that's actually pretty crazy to say the least. Now, let's go over these charts. As you can see here, I have all these support lines here set up. And currently we are right now at resistance. So as you can see here, that is a 20 cents resistance for us, 20 cents. And right now we're at 19 cents. We broke past it briefly with that little wick right there of the candlestick. And then we started to, kind of pull back a little bit on the smaller time frames. If you look here, there's a little bit of a pullback after that resistance on this smaller time frame. But currently what we have building up is what we call a bullish symmetrical triangle. So by the time this video comes out, you're gonna end up seeing what happens, because it's like literally happening in the moment right on the 15-minute chart. So I can't get the video out that fast. But this actually is called a bullish symmetrical triangle. And what makes this a bullish symmetrical triangle is that it came into it from a uptrend like you see over here. The bearish symmetrical triangle comes into it from a downtrend. So with the bullish one, there's a 54% chance that it can break out to the upside. That comes directly from TradingView. So with the momentum that it has right now, by the time I put this video out, it might have already broke out on the upside, or it could break out on the downside too. It's always possible for that to happen as well. Especially if we look over here, we see some selling pressure coming in on the MACD. Not much, but it is something to watch out for. So by the time I put this video out, we'll know whether or not it's going to go up or down. But what we can do is track where it's going to stop in either direction. So that is the best thing to do. It doesn't matter if you can't track what direction it's going. You just want to know where is it stopping when it goes in that direction. So we're going to look at the support areas and the resistance areas. This %R trend exhaustion is showing the long-term trend being the blue line on the downtrend currently, and the short-term trend currently trending down as well. So that is also, you know, a little bit of a warning sign, right? But it could still break out. It could still break out. It does look like it's holding up a little bit, but we'll see. That's the small time frame, so it doesn't matter that much, because by the time I put the video out, y'all will know whether or not it's going to break out. But me personally, when we come and bring things to the larger time frame, I think that it actually could break out. Now, even though the %R trend exhaustion is showing a pullback here, it could easily bounce and then go right back up and continue this rally. So that is a possibility as well. We're seeing a lot of buying pressure on the MACD for the 4-hour chart here. So that is good buying pressure right there. And then we can also come over here and then go to the daily chart. And as you can see, the %R trend exhaustion still has more ways to go upwards on the daily chart. So from a bigger, more long-term perspective, it does look like it's going to be bullish for a little while longer. And if that does happen, then we might see another push higher. The next area for us will be 33 cents. So that is what you would have to watch out for if it breaks out. With the push and the narrative behind it, it more than likely will break out. And if that happens, expect 33 cents as that next resistance area. So that's pretty much all I got for that technical analysis for you. Now, let's say it gets to 33 cents. The next area for that is going to be 51 cents. 51 cents. Why might I say that? And first, why might I say 33 cents? Because support here, support here, support there. Same thing here. Support here, and then a little bit of support here. Well, resistance, right? Resistance becomes support, and then we have resistance here, which then becomes resistance as well. And then again, if we were to break out, we can use these as supports to build higher lows. So everything is all good there. I think that this does have the Zcash potential though. So if it does, it could be a really fast move upwards if they push this narrative like they pushed Zcash, if they do. But 10 billion, I don't know if it can do that right off the bat. But then again, no one knew that Zcash could do it, but here we are today seeing Zcash. Anyways, if this got all the way up to $2, that would be 9.1 billion market cap. So give or take $2.10, $2.20, somewhere around there would probably put it at 10 billion where Zcash is. So yeah, $2.20, that would put it right at that Zcash price. So if it does have Zcash potential, Zcash by that time would probably be at like 50 billion or 60 billion. And then maybe you would see Stark at 10 billion at that time. But, you know, I'm just kind of throwing things out there, but it's a possibility. It's a possibility. All right. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get this video out there to you guys. And yes, it does look like it might pull back a little bit. But even if it pulls back and gets rejected, it can still come back and break it, right? It can still create a higher low, right? And then it can come back and break it. And where could that higher low be? It would be right here, because that is the high of the previous run here. You can see that it hit it twice. It hit it right here and right here. So if we pull back, expect it to pull back to 15 cents and then continue. If it does, it might not, because remember, we are in a bullish symmetrical triangle. So there's a possibility that it wouldn't. And also, if you come back here, you can see this was used as support back here. Resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. All right. So as you can see, This is a important level for us. So yeah, I think it'll break it though. And if it doesn't, we have support to back us up. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. All that good stuff. Go ahead and become a member of the channel, guys, and I'll go ahead and do any technical analysis for you. As long as it's not some type of low cap scam coin or something like that, then I'll go ahead and do that. But anyways, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you members. Become a member of the channel. All that good stuff. As always, I'll be back with another video.